How do you wait out a hurricane?
So you help rescue a fellow boater, you have a couple of good dinners, you see a shipyard, and you have a tequila tasting contest.
It is morning. We are getting an early start. We are headed to what I think if we're going to try deep cut and see what that's like. And we are off. We are headed to Mahone Bay and we are going to try deep bay anchorage. It's a pretty morning. Lots of pink. We have two storms coming in. The first one is coming out of the north. There's going to be a little bit of south winds, but then it's quite a bit of wind coming out of the north. And then there's a potential hurricane that's going to come up here and hit. So we are positioning ourselves for hiding out if we need to and haul out if we have to. We are coming up on our anchorage. I don't think it's going to be as remote as I was hoping, but it should be good, good protection from any wind. We are right there, and we're just going to come around, go in there. It's kind of hard to see the opening right now, so we're turning and headed towards the opening now. It's really kind of difficult to see. Kind of tell over there because there's a little gap in the trees. We found the opening. So we're coming in here. It's pretty narrow to begin with. We're supposed to stay real close, tight to the red markers until we get past the neck. We need to make sure that we avoid that point. It's supposed to be a great hurricane hole. A little nerve-wracking. And it's low tide. Look how pretty it is out there. Stay tight to the red. Now we're just supposed to stay in the middle. Well, there's a few boats in there. See how big this place is. A few more involved, I'll tell you that. There are so many mooring balls in here, we aren't sure that we can even find an anchorage. I mean, look at this. No boats, but all kinds of mooring balls. Definitely a good hurricane hole, but not a comfortable place for us to anchor. So we're going to go try out Scotch Cove. Well, that is a no-go. All those mooring balls, no boats on them, but there's all those mooring balls. And we've got to put out too much chain. So we are headed back out to reevaluate. Okay, here we go. He'll follow the line that he came in on, so we didn't hit anything on the way in. Conclusion is we shouldn't hit anything on the way out. Okay, I guess we're gonna go find another spot.
Next, we went over to Scotch Cove, which would also give us protection from the northerly winds coming in. It would also give us an opportunity to check out the East River Shipyard, just in case we needed to be hauled out for the hurricane. We are headed over to Scotch Cove and to see what that's like. There is a boat in there.
My stop this is Havaseas Nordhavn.
Fingers. Oh, there's a dolphin. A couple dolphins. We are coming into Scotch Cove. We're going to check this one out next, see if it's something that might work for us. There's a couple mooring balls, but the whole place isn't filled up with them. A couple people fishing. So of course it's going to be more protected over there behind that piece of land. And there are mooring balls in there, but at the same time, we really aren't expecting an easterly wind. So this is a campground park, and there's no hiking right now, so we have to look at it, but I just saw somebody walking up there. Nordhavn, jet skis. Which ones do you think will win? We were coming back from a sundowner. We heard all this whistling and yelling and stuff. So Eric took the skiff and went back to see if that sailboat has needed help. And it looks like he's got somebody on board with him. I don't think their skiff was enough to haul the sailboat. So he's got somebody on board with him, and he is towing the sailboat. Okay, it looks like another boat's going to get involved and try to help as well. They look like they might have a little more horsepower. This is a nice thing. It's like if somebody needs help, other boaters help. Okay, good, they got a ladder there. Okay, I guess all is well. What happened?
Something about a drive shaft and the motor stopped working. So and they only had electric motor on their skiff, so I don't think they would have been able to pull themselves back up to the mooring.
But two other people came help too.
Yeah, they would have been helped. There was no lack of help.
That's nice.
Yeah.
One of the objectives of this stop was to check out East River Shipyard. We wanted to see, if needed, if they could haul out the two boats.
So I'm here at East River Shipyard, where they have two lifts. We're going in a small one. I'm not going to tell you what the poundage is, but this one is big enough to lift to 55, we believe, and I'm sure they could lift the 50 here. Got docks on the other side. Looks like the office over there. Oh, check out this boat. Yeah, check out this boat. Does have thrusters. An ocean racer. And they have sheds. And so here are the slips, or the where your boat goes in to have the lifts go out and get them. And there's a dock over there. and a dock over here. And they have fuel as well. So, yeah, looks like an okay place.
We are trying an experiment tonight. I've got some Trader Joe's chicken, El Verde, and we're gonna make some quesadillas. Well, not quite sure how that turned out, but it tastes pretty good. Guess this is gonna be it. We have been here for 2 days. We keep meaning to get off and try to fly the drones, but it's been windy. Which is why we are sitting here, is because it's going to be windy. But anyway, I've been working on videos and getting them taken care of. We also have had a dinner party, which was pretty awesome, and just doing different things around the boat. Oh, yes, I cleaned the whole boat. Sorry, didn't videotape it all. Not that exciting. Just, that's how our life goes. Hurricane Erin is headed up the coast and is going to pass by us, but we don't think too close, and we're ready to move on. It was a decent anchorage. We made it through a southerly and a northerly coming in here. There's not a dock, but there is a ramp over here. And over here, there's a campground picnic area. We have another hurricane hole that we're going to go check out. The hurricane is coming by later this week. We just want to be out of the way. Shouldn't hit us, but you always want to be prepared. And might mess up the seas a bit. That's where we just left. Only thing I'd be worried about is an easterly in there. And we are off. It should only take us about 3 hours to get to our next anchorage. It's a pretty day. Nice and warm. What do you think of that anchorage?
It's a good anchorage. Lots of balls, lots of buoys, so you kind of stay kind of out of the main part of the anchorage, I guess. But it was great. It was good. It would have been better if there had been a dock there.
It said it had a dock, didn't it?
It did say it had a dock, but it didn't. So.
We're heading all the way out to this red marker before we take our left turn, just to make sure that we miss whatever's over there. Look at this gorgeous day. It is just beautiful.
We have left Mahone Bay and we are headed up into Margaret Bay, and we're going to end up in Schooner Cove.
Okay, we're headed into Schooner Cove. There's a bunch of little coves in there, but this is the opening to all of them. We are just coming into the coves. This is Shiny Waters Marina and Boat Yard. Some nice houses around here. I want to live in that little tiny home. Not the big one, the little tiny one. Right here. And it looks like this is where we're anchoring. That little blue house is pretty cute too. I think I'd rather live there. Would have a dock right in front of it. So we'll go up there at the head. Especially, we're getting a lot of wind out of the north right now. There's a whole nother little place over there. We are headed to a brewery. So we're gonna go check out a brewery. We needed to drop off some garbage, I guess. Look at that.
Oh, that's
We're looking at this mansion over here that's getting built.
Yeah, that's not Scotch Cove. I don't think there was.
This is the Clearwater Marina that we looked at on our way into the Anchorage. We're gonna go check it out. There's supposed to be some kind of a brewery there. Look at all these boats.
This is the right spot. I don't.
So the dinghy dock is all the way around back.
Watch, there's a piece of metal. That would be it.
So we came around
Really
the corner
close.
of the
I
dock,
was really close to that.
and there is a pipe down here. That's probably low enough, but that was scary. Okay, we're gonna head up and see what we can find. Okay, well, Distin wants to go poop. Checking out the haul-out trailers. Wondering if it could haul us.
Or the dock would have
I
Yeah.
don't think that's wide enough for you.
We're 16, but I wouldn't go on. I don't want to go on that dock.
Have one of these in.
We went to the Saltbox Brewing Company that was at the Shining Waters Marina. It was nice. They let the dogs sit on the patio outside. The food was pretty good. It had a very strong Indian influence to it. But it was convenient and they were nice and we could just go over in the dinghy and tie up.
Got a little bit chilly. It's morning. Look how pretty it is. It's beautiful. It's all pink and blue. You would never know there's a hurricane on the way. It's probably not going to hit us, but it's still a concern. Look at this. I love waking up to a beautiful day. We have a coffee maker, but when the generator's not running, it uses a lot of amps. So we just boil water for our coffee. And I have instant coffee. It's Starbucks. It's still really good. But we have to use instant coffee. So we aren't running the coffee maker.
Today we're taking the dinghy out and checking out the area.
We were hoping these might be public, but they kind of look like they might belong to the houses. Look at that.
So what do you do as you're waiting out a hurricane? You have a tequila tasting contest. Our friends on pause are tequila connoisseurs, and they wanted to see if Eric knew his stuff.
We may do 4, Beth.
They have pulled out 4 different kinds of tequilas to try.
This is pre-ice cream, so his taste buds will be.
Well, but I've already had several beers and some tequila. And
Oh, you had one
dinner
beer.
and-
Come on.
Beth is pointing out that this is the really good one. A little water to clear the palate.
Okay.
That's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn good. Okay. But there might be
All right,
a bit-
I got
Yeah.
this.
Okay.
Okay. So you ready for the next one?
I think so.
Your second one. Got it. Okay. You're missing
Willie
Larry,
says, I want a blindfold.
right? Yeah, he's giving me jump up.
No, that's not as good as the first one.
Not want to finish that one? Okay.
Well, yeah, no, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So
wish I'd saved
first
some
one
of
was
that.
okay. Second one is a
You like
no-go.
it?
First
He
one,
likes the first one.
first one is
It's good.
Is good.
Okay.
It's awesome.
Okay. Did you drink water already?
No.
Okay. Distin. Okay. Okay. That's number 3.
I mean, actually, the second one I could smell was not.
Not good.
Yeah, I
Okay.
could smell.
Okay.
That's pretty good. It's
Pretty good?
Yeah, it doesn't have quite the strong before and after and through
Right.
taste. But
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Good.
All right.
Got it. All right. Here's number 4.
You're okay.
It's okay. Ready?
That's very similar to the first one, but the first one, I think I'd say the first one is the best.
The best. Okay.
Do you want to try it again and compare?
Yeah. You want to go through all 4 again?
So no, let me save this. What's
Okay.
left of this one? Let me
All right.
try the first one first. The first and the fourth seem so similar that
Yep.
the first just seems more. All the good flavors are just so much more pronounced than the
They're all
fourth.
very different, aren't they?
They are.
Okay. Do you want a drink of water?
I did take a drink
Okay.
of water.
And this is number 1 again.
Okay. Because I drank all of number 1.
That's a refill there.
Old me.
You're such a.
Old me.
Where's Pebbles?
You know, I think number 4.
Number 4.
You, sir, are ready for Mexico.
You are. You got a good. You have a
You've got
good
a
tequila
great
palate.
tequila palate.
You really do.
Number 4 is
That-
my favorite tequila
Is it?
of
Yeah,
all time.
because
Yeah.
Yeah.
this is just a little. It has all the good stuff to it, but number 4 it just mellower. It just
Number 4.
So that's the Julio 1942, and in my this is one of the
Best
best ones.
tequila
And
in the
I know
world.
there are better ones out there, but this is an all-time favorite.
I've
for
seen
me.
those in the stores.
Costco.
Number 3
You can find it sometimes at Costco.
was the stuff that you and I had a
Okay.
shot of the other night that neither one of us cared that much for.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was okay, but
Yeah,
not
yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Number 2, which you didn't like, was
Was
the
it
crap that
Cuervo?
we make tequila or make margaritas
Margaritas
out
out of?
of.
Good taste.
Good, yeah, and this is a new one that we've never had. That we another long story that we'll tell. We were at Total
Casa
Wine,
Noble.
and the manager of the store came up and convinced us that we couldn't live in another
Without
day
that.
without this bottle, and it's
pretty
half
good.
half the price of this one,
It is.
really
it
good.
and
is-
I
it
thought
is-
it was good.
Yeah, it is. It is virtually. I mean, all the way through. It's a little stronger. It's just not as mellow.
Yeah.
You know, not
Right.
quite as refined.
And I've not
Yep.
done a back-to-back tasting of
Yeah.
these two,
No, it was.
but he
Oh, should we
opened the bottle
blindfold
and
you?
let us taste it in the store, and I liked it.
Should we blind?
Yeah.
We finished up with a dessert drink. Good times. Still waiting on the hurricane, and more boats are coming in.
So today, I first took just a bucket of fresh water because we don't have tons of water on 5023 unless we make water. And I washed it and got the salt water that we took over the bow the other day off the pilot house windows and the stainless steel in as many places as I could get to or quickly get to with the bucket of water. And then I changed the big deal was changing the oil in the water maker. It needed to be changed after 50 hours or before 50 hours and then 500 hours after that. So it's going to be a long time before the oil has to be changed in the
Yay!
water maker again. But we had 42.1 hours or something like that on it. That got done. And so now we can run for another 500 hours with that water maker, at least for the oil and the high pressure pump, and not have to worry about changing it.
This is kind of weird. We would get moving, but we have this hurricane coming, and we can't really leave because we're in a really good spot, and so we might be stuck here for a while. We'll find things to entertain ourselves. Right?
We sure will. There will be something that needs to be done, or just lay around and read a book or
That
watch
would be
TV,
good. That would be really good. You should do that. It's been a very busy summer.
Watch TV or whatever. So we've been in Schooner Cove for 2 nights. We're here for a hurricane, and I'm pretty sure it'd be a total place to be for a hurricane. The locals all say that it is. But anyway, so it's called Schooner Cove because they used to pull schooners up against that point over there where there's a church behind all of those trees, and they could take logs and whatever it was that they were loading those schooners up with, and it was deep enough over there, although the charts that we have show that it gets really shallow. So we're way out here, and by the way, there is a rock like right out there. It's on the charts that we have. What is it? Time zero raster, I think we're looking at. There's a rock right there and a shallow spot that comes out and goes around. But then it shows the contour line all like really tight to that Nordhavn on its stern, and then maybe 20 feet on the other side, and comes all the way around over here where these boats are on balls. But our friends on that 55 have been up in that cove, and they've talked with the folks on the beach that say that you can go way, way in there. Like that sailboat wasn't there until today. It's now on a ball, but you can go in there and anchor. And 20 feet of water. That's what I've heard. So we're going to explore that before we leave. I didn't see it going on.
It is about 10:30 on Friday. The hurricane is out there in the ocean now, and we are starting to feel a little bit of a breeze here, but it's not too bad. But there is a little bit of a breeze. We're getting some gusts, but that's about it. It is 1:30, and we do have more wind. But it's still a nice day. We aren't really, it's no more wind than what we're used to normally. Boats are doing good. Trees are moving. It's not bad. I think we found a good location. It is about 5:30. Remember, we thought that the worst of this would be about 6. We do have the winds coming. You can see little white caps. The boats are turning a little, but it's really not that bad.
And on top of it, it got really warm. So the wind has turned really warm, which is kind of interesting. I think we found a good spot. 15 minutes later, I think I spoke too soon. All of a sudden, the wind's picked up. And we've been just getting gusts like this during different times. But there you go. You can even hear the gust. Not worse than a regular storm, though. See? It's not so bad. It's a little windy, but here on the cockpit, it blocks the wind. Plus, we have that big boat over there blocking the wind, too. They're just taking all the hits for us. Talking about that big boat over there, they were nice enough to bring me a potato soup mix. And of all things, we had all the ingredients that we needed for it. And it looks like we're going to be eating potato soup forever. We're going to see if this freezes. But it looks pretty good. It sounded really good for a hurricane meal, but our hurricane ended up being pretty warm. Life is good. Life is really good. It is morning and it is beautiful in here. People have stopped by to see if we need provisions, to see if we need to go land. They've offered cars, they've offered docks. It is just, it's amazing. It is, I hate to say it, but in Florida, they won't even let you anchor. And here, not only do you anchor, but they want to help you. We are pulling anchor. We have rode out the hurricane. So what did you think of the anchorage?
It was awesome. Great. Come back here, although, see where that sailboat is with the mast light on? That's where we want to go next time. Apparently that whole area up there, unlike what it says on the chart, which is, this is this boat that we're in. This is all 20 feet up in here, just like it is out here. So next time we come up in here, that's where I want to go.
Okay, sounds good. And we are off. Join us next week on our next adventure.
Havaseas you next time.